please present your case about how this makes Nick Sirianni more powerful than ever.
Because had we been having this discussion and we're talking about Brian Daboll or we were talking about Mike McDaniel, then I think that Nick could have really been on the hot seat in a different way. And I think there was a real world where if those two would have made the offense better, they were doing their own thing, that Nick could be in some trouble, right? And Nick might have actually had to defer to them, and they might have had some version of full autonomy. If you told me prior to this that the two guys they were going to hire had the main guy was 33 and had basically no experience coaching, right? 2 years and only 1 year in a real job. And the other guy was basically the Tampa Bay version of Patullo. I don't see how there's any way you would see this as a bad thing for Nick. Now, if you want to tell me he's only in this position because they missed out on Mike McDaniel and Brian Daboll, yeah, maybe. But
and Charlie Weiss and Declan Doyle.
That's fair, but the situation is the situation that he is in, and he is surrounded by coaches that he will have more authority than, right? So I think he has more power on this offense than he ever has. I think everything they're going to do is going to be run through Nick. I don't think Sean Mannion will be able to trump Nick on mostly anything. I think they'll talk about things, and Nick will listen, but I think if it was Brian Daboll or Mike McDaniel, they might have had the authority to say, no, like, I appreciate your feedback, Nick, but we're doing this. I think these guys are, like, Nick is going to bring them along. And I think that's a very different situation than we would have thought Nick would have been in coming into this.